Alright y'all, I got this food ready, so y'all come get y'all a plate. Let me show you what I got. These are the plates that you get for $25.
I wasn't sure till she said $5. I wasn't sure till she said $5.
Season white, okay now. I saw the haircut and knew she about that life. I knew you was the real deal when you said $25. She put her voice in it. Hold up, where you at?
Did you say easily?
What's the address?
Do you have cats?
I wasn't sure till she said $5.
I just know a black man somewhere.
I beg your pardon.
Don't play about you.
I'm sorry, Dr. Umar. The accent tells me I'm in good hands like Allstate. I'm sorry, Dr. Umar. The food, the hair, and the voice say it's safe.
It's safe.
Safe.
Alright y'all, I got this food ready, so y'all come get y'all a plate. Let me show you what I got. These are the plates that you get for $25.
I wasn't sure till she said $5.
Took a lot of strength for me to make this video. I was actually confounded when I found out this serious truth would actually kind of really ruin the way I looked at the people of this world, especially the ones that we revere high, as far as, you know, people that were just great. But what you're looking at is a illustration from page 54 of the Masonic ritual book of Duncan's Masonic ritual, and monitoring illustrated the sign of Mark Master Mason. This is the sign of a Mark Master Mason, meaning this means when someone does this, that means that they are a Mark Master Mason. I believe is a 32-degree Freemason. You're gonna be surprised at who is a Mark Master Freemason. We've been lied to, y'all. We've been in the dark for a long time. Let's get it. Yeah, I know. I always ask myself, how did Malcolm become second in line to Elijah Muhammad, with Farrakhan being third in line to be the leader of the Nation of Islam? But we have to always understand is that Elijah Muhammad was a 33rd degree Freemason. Also, we have to understand, in order to be second in command of the Nation of Islam, you also have to be a Freemason. So it says Malcolm X displays the sign of the Mark Master Mason. Yeah, Malcolm was a Freemason. It explains why he was murdered. He was not only murdered for exposing the Nation of Islam and Elijah Muhammad, but he was also murdered because he broke his oath. He broke the Masonic oath. He went against the Brotherhood, and he ultimately paid a price. This explains why he's not a part of the Masonic Black History Month, is because the Brotherhood rejected him, and also the nation rejected him because he broke the oath. This is the reason why Farrakhan was so passionate about telling the world why this and why that and why it happened to him, because he broke the Masonic oath and he also went against his vows. It explains why he was second in line. So it is what it is, but notice his left finger is at his left eye. Yeah, that's the Mark Master Mason. There's another one. Notice Satan is on the left hand side, the Baphomet is on the left hand side. He's using the left finger, the left hand to point to the left eye. It hurts a lot to do this video. I wanted to believe that he was actually a stand-up guy, but that was only public eye view. But if you delve deep into it, Malcolm was a part of it. Malcolm reneged on a deal and he paid a price. That's why he's not celebrated in Black History Month, is because he went against the Black Boule, broke his oath. Here's what it is. So yeah, again, it's tough info, but Jesus said the truth shall set you free. God bless. Do your research.
What do Malcolm X, fallen angels, and Freemasonry all have to do with each other? Well, stick around. You'll find out. First, do you ever notice how much Malcolm X's logo looks like this part of the Freemason symbol? And do you know where Malcolm X grew up? Oh, Malcolm X, who used to be Malcolm Little, just grew up in a town named Mason, Michigan, and went to Mason High School. How interesting. Mason, Michigan. And I couldn't notice how M's sideways looked like 33. 33, like 33 degrees of Freemasonry, and a third of God's angels fell, and well, they like the number 33 because they worship the fallen angels. But you see, they don't just worship the fallen angels, they are the fallen angels, and I'm going to prove it. How, you ask? How am I going to prove it? Well, do you ever notice how much Malcolm X resembles someone? That's Denzel Washington. Denzel Washington, who even played Malcolm X in a movie. But you see, what you might not realize yet is they tell us they picked Denzel because he resembles him. But no, it's just mockery. He's playing himself.
As with all secret societies, you have levels, and if you're on the lower levels, you don't even know they're upper levels. They don't even tell you. You bump into it by accident, or someone comes along. Now, in Scottish Rite, that's something different, because they know that there's a... But before then, and basically secret societies, let's go to ancient Egypt. To the ancient Egyptians, the priest would tell the serfs, the guys that tilled the land, they would say, the sun is God, okay? And so they accepted that very low-level interpretation, all physical. That's not what the priest believed. What the priest believed, there was a second level. The priest believed that, no, the physical sun is not the supreme being. It's the spirit which flows through the physical sun that is the supreme deity. However, there was another level, and the priests didn't even know it. It was those that were involved and elevated to if I would have told you this 15 years ago, I might have gotten shot.
Weishaupt saw in the ancient orders of Freemasonry an opportunity to commission foot soldiers for his cause of world domination. He wrote that none is fitter than the 3 lower degrees of Freemasonry. The public is accustomed to it, expects little from it, and therefore takes little notice of it.
As with all secret societies, you have...
This must be Malcolm X, if I can remember right. And there he has on a Masonic ring, by the way. You can see, I believe, from here it's hard to see, but I believe in that picture there is a square and compass of the Masons. So he was not only a black Muslim, yeah, there it is, but he was a Mason. And there's the Prince Hall Masons, made up almost entirely of black people, black men, that is. Right. And here he's pointing to his head, and he's basically asserting that he is more intelligent and more all-knowing than the masses. And I would think that black people would be insulted. By the way, the X, of course, some people think it's from the Islamic faith or whatever, but of course X was one of the signs of Osiris, the Egyptian sun god. And the Islamic faith has many, many old vestiges of the old religions. Osiris. There we have the X again and various other symbols. By the way, in some Masonic orders, they have Masonic funerals, and they do the legs or the hands of the body. Oh, really? Yeah. And then right before the casket is covered, they cross the hands, just as they did in the ancient death burial rites of the Egyptian mummies and so forth. This must be Malcolm